Hello again, welcome back to another daily Binding of Isaac Repentance. It's still September 24th, 2022. You can share everything's up and running. Looks like everything's okay right now. Okay, we're gonna do like a regular, well not regular, but anointed Isaac, tainted Isaac, whatever Isaac. Seed here is 6FFHQVG3. I'm starting to feel the effects of running earlier. Got everything ate up too, so I am tired. Not a surprise if you're doing hit training. Yeah. All right, let's see here. I'm gonna take Eden's Blessing. It's good tiers and gives me a nice little item for the next run. But to say next floor, but that's not right. Yeah, so I am tired. Nice thing though, after this video, then I'm gonna get ready to go to bed, and that's it. Like, don't have to mess with eating so much tonight because I ate everything I can that I need to. So yeah. So what else has been going on besides exercise and stuff? I don't know if I want that trinket. Let's see. I mean, weather has been kind of gloomy and cloudy and a little chilly for the most part. I mean, that's what it is. I've been watching YouTube videos, I guess. Nothing special, I guess, with those, but it's what it is. Half priced off, buddy in the box. Sure. What is this thing? What are you? Like a chef? Like a little chef hat? What are you? Milk Tank? That Pokemon Milk Tank or whatever it's called. Is that what that is? What is this thing? Your nightmares. I see, like a lot of these I just don't even know. A lot of these buddy in the box stuff. Got a pretty good fire rate. Probably has reasonable damage, I guess, too. I see some crazy ones where it was like, had really good tier effects. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some lifting. It's fun. Like, I've been lifting heavier as of yesterday. So I think I am getting some strength. Good thing I took that instead of something else there. I wasn't thinking. Golden Plum. That must be from the mod, right? Surely that has to be... No, wait a minute. I don't even have a mod on. I don't have any of the mods on. Wait a minute. Yeah, I don't have any of the mods on. I forgot to turn them on before this video started. So this is probably the inspiration of Golden Plum was from this. Buddy the box thing, I think. Because that looks like a miniature Golden Plum. Game's gaslighting you because you installed the mods, even though the mods are not on. They're still catching up to you. Nah. Now, of course, I've never seen this familiar before, so... And there's like a bunch of them. chances are, like, it's been here before, whatever. I don't know if Golden Plum was around pre-Repentance for, like, the Fiend Folio stuff. Oh boy, the Bane. Because technically Plum was in Antibirth, so I don't know if there was like an Antibirth mod within that mod with Fiend Folio. They would have that. I mean, that's kind of a stretch there for sure, but. All right, since there's a curse of I don't know what I am at or what it's going on here, I am going to just skip the devil deal as usual. Or, yeah. Not usual, but you know. I'm going to this time skip it. Magic Skib. I guess we could try going down this way, maybe. Kind of a risk, but... And we got this thing shooting, like, some weird coin tier thing going on. See, maybe we could do Mom or something. Oh, it's got like some kind of like what's that item called? The Serpent's Kiss effect. Oh, black heart. Goodness gracious. All that luck. By the way, I think it's later this week. Yeah, this week. This upcoming week. It's gonna be the release of Hocus Pocus 2. A sequel that I didn't suspect that was gonna happen. Until like they announced it and stuff. It's like, oh yeah, guess what? It's coming out. It's like, huh. Is it gonna be good? Well, we'll see. By the time this video comes out, I probably more than likely have seen it. So maybe. I'm gonna take Contagion. Why not? Yeah. And then what else has been going on? Oh, like, there isn't really much for gaming news, I guess. I talked about the last video about Halo Infinite. Like, there's little tidbits coming out with, like the recent thing about they're working on something since 2020 that's supposed to be, like, a big thing for Halo Infinite. Da-da-da. Well, they also said, too, that Halo Infinite was going to be it's going to be a big thing too with being a live service game, and it's not working out too well right now. So Battle Royale. Wowzers. I mean, I feel like that is something that they would probably lean on, honestly. Because they're seeing the success of, like, oh, what is that called? Well, like Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty stuff, Warzone. That's what it's called. Call of Duty Warzone, and then you have like Fortnite, and then you have all these other ones. PUBG. I don't know what else. Like, that's the only ones I'm familiar with. I tried playing like Spoon. I played Spoon. Um, I tried playing the Call of Duty one, and I just kind of quickly just grown out of it. It wasn't that fun. I was like, eh. I get the whole thing. It's like, well, you have to play it long enough in order to know what you're doing, and then play it effectively, and da-da-da. Yeah. I mean, that's what's like with old games too, but like, but a massive open world multiplayer fighting thing, like, I don't know. Prefer my like Halo 3 like big team battle stuff or whatever. All right, we got some monies. Mama Mega, I'll take it with me. Oh! That's right, we have a golden bomb. Now, if you have a golden... Oh, no, I don't have a golden bomb. What the fuck did I... Or maybe I took a... Oh, shit, I just messed up. Look at this. Yep. Well, we can't go fight Mom. Hey, that's for the best. Let's see if we can blow up that other guy, at least. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that for a second. It's like, oh, wait a minute, we're on this floor. I just did it, oopsie. There's only one way you can blow up this guy anymore. Alright, well, I guess we just go down the next floor. Messing that up. We can go that way. And then pop the thing again? Sure. I mean, we won't be able to get them to Mother or anything, but it's fine. Unless. What the hell hit me? Was that a mushroom? Patchin' boy. You know what I'm taking here. Revelations. Yeah, not much of gaming news. I mean, I've seen something about Switch stuff, about Nintendo. It's like, oh yeah, this. And the Grand Theft Auto 6 leaks. I'm aware of that. I watched a little bit of it. It's like, eh. I like GTA 4. GTA 4 was a special kind of time. It was a fun time. There wasn't just this constant demand for like shark cars or anything like that weird kind of stuff. It was something unique and special to me. I mean, it came out what, like 09 or something like that? I didn't get it in 09. I got a little bit later, but still. You know, it's not bad. Just, well, we don't need Pageant Boy. And it changes into a hot dog. I guess every time you drop the thing, maybe it just changes guys. Hot dog man. Exquisite. Hot dogginess. Now, I don't want to have anything that would destroy this. Now, if I switch it out, does it Okay, I keep my stats. All right. Yeah. As long as I don't switch out the sack, I keep my stats, I think. What we got here? Bested. I want to see something here real quick. Let's see. Guggles blocked. I just love that. How it just shows that at first and then it isn't. Gamer news. I don't know. I'm just kind of just seeing. I mean, yeah, I seen the Modern Warfare 2 like beta thing. If you pre-order the game, you can play the beta and play the game early too. I guess it's a Cyberpunk DLC. I remember seeing a little something of that. What about Diablo Champion? UK police arrest a 17-year-old hacker with GTA 6 leaks. Yeah, I mean... And this is one that's just lettered with the Gamer publication. Oh, man, just there hasn't been much for games. Like game news. I mean, I know with 2020 and 2021, where all the COVID stuff was going on and everything, like that kind of put a lot of backpedaling with games coming out and production and stuff. I mean, IGN's not really showing me much of anything. It used to be just like games or something. Now it's like, oh, guess what? We got the Hitters toy coming out. It's like, why? Just toys? Come on, Jesus Christ. I just seen this thing in there about like a, is it an Imperial battleship or whatever it's called? I don't know. It's something for Star Wars. Enemy ship. I'm talking about something about Legos with it. That's like, okay, well, I mean, that's been a thing for years, but all right. So it's saying something like, these 4 kinds of Lego whatevers are retiring. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh no, Legos. I didn't really have much for it to come to like Legos growing up. Like, I don't think I've ever cared of having Legos so much. They even had like an older version of this Lego stuff, which was like, has a bit of a weirder concept. It was a much older concept. I've tried that in middle school, and that was just, or grade school or whatever, and it's just, eh. And then I was like showing on the IGN website about like all these different shows and bloopers of shows that are out and movies. I mean, I guess to be fair, there ain't much for news for games at times, and so you got to fill in the blanks somewhere, fill in the content, you know, drought. I mean, that makes sense. I guess that's fair to say that. Like, can't be like, oh wow, supported movies and stuff like that. Duh, duh, duh. Things have changed. Oh, sure. There's not really many exciting things really coming out. I mean, yeah, Stranger Things, I haven't got around to watch it yet. So, I keep talking about, like, oh, I'm going to watch a movie this weekend, or this day, or whatever, since I have a lot of stuff done early, or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that, and I don't, usually. Now, I did do my video uploads, though, the other day, the rest of them. So, there was something. Made the thumbnails and stuff too, and I did a video upload today too of my last video, which I might get around and just doing this one too while I'm at it, just get it out of the way. I already did the thumbnail for it, so. Hey, look, it's my Makasis. There he said it's his. We can just get rid of Buddy in the Box, I guess, Nick. Oh, no, we can get rid of this one. This one's okay, but I think we can do better without it. All right, well, this looks like, what's his name? Yep. Gideon. Gideon Maya. Giddy up. Gideon up. Oh, cowboy. Vroom vroom, sausages. Vroom vroom. I don't know, it just seems like movies and games anymore for me, like news and stuff. It's just like, they're just nothing exciting anymore. When you're like much younger and stuff, of course it's more exciting. It's like, oh wow, check out this game. Oh, look at this movie. Oh, look at this show and stuff, you know? Now it's just not like that anymore. It's not as magical anymore. Yeah, Elden Ring was fun. I'll give it that. Like, it was challenging. Its own kind of fun. Squeeze! No, it's Dolly. Whatever. You know what I mean? I guess we could just go this way just for fun. Taking the alt routes. Just checking out everything. I don't know what you are. Maybe you're like some kind of a Nintendo character. Or you look like, oh, from the Chamber of Secrets. I think it was, what's that guy's name? Try to, like, act very tough and everything else and smart. I forgot what his name was. But he was supposed to be, like, the new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher or something. That's who he reminds me of. Yeah. Nah, it's just that as you get older, you know, these kind of things are just like, you know, not as exciting, I guess. Like, I still have fun with Isaac, but Blood Puppy, huh? Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Well, nothing too exciting in here, honestly. And we could have used that money for our shop and stuff, but whatever. Oh no, we missed boss rush. Oh no. Okay. Blow you up for good luck. Yeah, so what else been going on? What else to really talk about? I talked about so many things about Isaac in Isaac videos, like to some degree I remembered like pretty much a lot of things that I've talked about with stories. So I can't really I'm just kind of running out of stories essentially, anecdotes, whatever. Oh, I seen a meme recently, and it was like someone at a grocery store or whatever. They're like, oh, I just, okay, now I can hurt you. What the hell? There we go. Oh my god, I haven't fought this fucker in a long time. Don't make me lose my angel deal. Little bastard. I don't remember him being this hard. Okay. So we got it. We got it. Really? Of all that effort to preserve my angel deal, this is what you do to me. So anyways, the meme goes like, I guess someone's at a supermarket and they really want to get over there to this one place where this other lady's at. And they're like, I really want to go over there to get the eggs or whatever, food or whatever, fruit. And then, like, then there's like another person that's right next to this other person is like, I want to go over there and get this or whatever. And then eventually it kind of shows all three of them like thinking to themselves about like, hurry up and move. Essentially want them all to move. I'm like, huh.
Shot speed up.
A super gulp. A thick gulp. So yeah, that thing. I mean, that was... I mean, I guess I kind of get it. It's like, you don't want to be rude, supposedly. Supposedly rude. I guess what they're trying to argue with this kind of thing. Where it's like, oh yeah, just wait until they get out of the way. You know, some people do that. Like me, like, I might wait, possibly, or if I try to just kind of get in there and get whatever. I'm not gonna have like the patience to just mess around for like 20 minutes waiting for someone to stare at something. I mean, or grab something out of the section. Oh, a butterfly buddy. Oh yeah, I got that one thing on, don't I? Now, if a person's not like moving and you need to get to a section, you can just kind of move it in there. And they'll kind of get out of the way most of the time. I don't think I've ever ran into an issue with someone not moving out of the way. Not like pushing them or anything like that. That's... that's a little too extreme. But... cool kids don't like that. I see the trinket's like doubling my guy's effect here. doubling my guy. Some rooms. I know the Tricker was doing something. Suckers. Well, there's stopwatch. Alright, buying a box. I'm gonna let you go, my little dude. Goodbye. I mean, we don't need it, but we can just, like, take it for stats. Planet tiers. Do I want that? It before is not good enough. Alright. We're out of here. Unless there's a trinket around here. I feel like there would be another trinket around here. But no, I mean, like, you can't expect someone to get out of your way and they don't know that you need to get to a certain something at a supermarket. I mean, you could say, excuse me, can I get over here so I can get to this thing in the supermarket? Not the supermarket. Can I get these grapes that's sitting in front of you? Da-da-da. Well, sure. Or whatever. Actually, you know what? There's a space bar in here. I don't even have any space bar items. Sure. Let's take that. Couple bone hearts, sure. Sure, disturb me from my peace so I can not look any longer for my groceries that I may or may not even pick out here because I'm picky. Now, what about line cutters? I don't see that often. Like, I mean, in general, not like in supermarkets, because I mean, essentially, you're growing up to, like, you know, take turns, you know? Not be like, Now, counting in a line is not good for you, Sonny. I don't think I've ever really been cutting a line in a while, though. Except for like a few months, several months ago when I went to a bar or something like that with some people. And, they, I didn't notice that they cut in front of us until someone was pointing it out. So they're just like pulling some BS. It's like, you know, like, here's the thing, like, it was a long line. So, like, getting ahead of me and somebody else by one person, get ahead of us by like one person or three people or whatever, doesn't like make much sense, like, at all, for real. Because, like, you're still far behind, dude. Not to mention that this person probably wasn't even going to stay there long anyway, so it's like, yeah. See, those are the kind of things I just don't get, because, like even with this line, it was pretty short. Okay, so it was long, but the way that it gets, you know, processed through and everything to get people in there doesn't take that long, really. I mean, when you have to cut through a line like that, like, you're a coward. I'm sorry to say, but probably not even sorry to say. Cutting through a line, you know, constitutes this person to being, like, you know, trash like that. You know, you got people who are waiting there probably longer than this person or whatever. and they do that kind of thing. It's like, maybe you should have came here early. Like, I've been to restaurants where they had lines and stuff, so you have to kind of wait until, like, you can get in or something. And I've done that. And I even had, like, a restaurant worker who I was with someone, too. Was mistaken us as being ahead of some other people, and I kind of pointed out to them that, no, actually, they are ahead of us, not us being ahead of them. Wild card, I hadn't seen this one in ages. Now, could I have saved like 5 or 10 minutes or something like that or more by lying to them? Sure, but like, I'd be a pretty shitty human being if I did that. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of this just for this. Hey, look at that. Knockback and whatever. Another lost thing. So lost. Like, there's like 2 of these suckers. Now, driving, on the other hand, I mean, yeah, you could be waiting. I mean, you have to wait depending on, like, different circumstances, right? But, like, I would never, like, or even allow someone to cut in front of me, like, as, like, so, like, as in, like, if they were, say, like, if there's, like, road traffic on the right lane, right? And they're not even paying attention to the road or anything, and they try to, like, force themselves over, or even force themselves over on the highway. Like, no. I'll have them get behind me. That's like, I'm talking about like an industrial, not industrial, but a, like a metropolitan place where traffic is just crazy and stuff. I'm not allowing them to get in. They're slowing down and everything. Like, no. Other circumstances, I'll let them, but not out of extremely, like, you know, extremely busy traffic situation kind of conditions. All right, let's see here. What do we want?
Of spades.
I guess we haven't seen that guy yet. Not good enough. All right. Now, I'm not gonna. Now, I know of a person who has the habit, a really bad, nasty habit, and they know that they're doing it wrong, but it doesn't make sense to really say anything to them about it. Because, yeah. Anyways, they have this notion to just kind of stay in the left lane when driving on the highway, and stay in the left lane, like just not leave at all. Like, they know the rules of driving and everything, where you're supposed to use the left lane as a passing lane, and they're just staying in there. And it's nothing of a means of like, oh, well, it's probably like comfy or convenient or anything. Nah, just out of spite. Like, if anyone's trying to pass them on the right lane and they speed up and they try to prevent it from passing. Yeah, that kind of person. Kind of nutty how people drive, isn't there? Just so many of them. Now, what if you're, like, needing to ask someone about, like, what are you looking for in the grocery store or whatever? Like, if you're seeking advice, like, yeah, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? Like, no duh, I mean, yeah, I'm looking for, you know, this grocery item or this, this you know, piece of merchandise or whatever. Of course I'll be asking. Like if I'm having trouble, like if I'm looking around and stuff like that, and I'm having trouble finding something, then I'll ask. No, help me. On the rare occasions, if they run out of something, I might like say, hey, do you know when this is gonna come in stock and da-da-da, or whatever. Just curiosity's sake. So if you're struggling to look for something, I mean, you don't want to be like the person where it's like, oh, I can't ask this employer that. Because if I do, then they might think like, I can't find it myself and everything, and it should be in the obvious place.
Judgment.
Judgment. Judgments. And if I go like to a restaurant or something like that, I kind of give them. I ask some questions too. I mean, that's another thing. If you're going to a restaurant or something, of course, ask questions about like certain things you might have curiosities on. You know, if you got an allergy or something, you know, just say, hey, I got an allergy to something. Da da da. Is there any risk of cross-contaminating or something? You know, like that. And I got kind of used to asking that stuff, because it's like, when I first got into the gluten-free stuff, it's like learning more and more about it, and then as time got on, I didn't have to ask those kind of questions as much with cross-contaminating, because if you look at the environment of where it's in and how certain things are prepared and stuff like that, you can kind of judge that there could be some cross-contaminating or something going on. And if I ask about like menu items too, certain menu items, like I would ask if there's any gluten in this or that, because sometimes they can, like putting flavorings in something or whatever, can be subject to gluten. That's why I ask. It's like, hey, like for example, I had this it's like a type of margarita or whatever, and it had tequila in there, which in most cases tequila is fine, but I asked them just in case. It's like, hey, is there any gluten in this drink or whatever, or the tequila or whatever, or anything in the drink? So it turns out the tequila that they have in particular, it's got this flavor in it that's gluten. So that's why you just kind of ask those things, right? You don't need to feel like you're bothersome to people or something like that, by any means. It kind of puts the priorities on yourself with your health needs over, like, you know, comfortability, you know, with not asking it. Not asking those important questions. Now me, I barely go out to eat though. I mostly cook at home, so I know what I'm putting in my body. I have more control over that. Sometimes they ask you at the store too, just another thing, is like, did you find everything all right? It's always a common question they ask you once you're checking out. At least for some of the grocery stores I go to. And I usually say yeah, or I'll be like commenting, hey, I noticed you guys are out of this product or whatever. Just kind of mention it. Like last year, I was looking for some, what do you call it? evaporated milk, and they were completely out everywhere. And so I asked around last year at a grocery store, they didn't have it. Asked at another grocery store, they didn't have it. All sold out. I decided this year to get some, and I did. Just in case. And I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. They're going to run out pretty soon. Get it early. Which I did. Like, several months early. So... nothing wrong with that. I guess we just go down over here and fight the boss. Do I have like fanny? Oh no, I have that deep pockets thing. Trinket. But to say, like, I didn't buy that fanny pack. Another thing I kind of seen too is like, it's been kind of a trend. Like, I don't go to Walmart like a whole lot, but there's been a trend with like showing the receipts, and I do that, like, not a problem. Like, I hear about like the arguments like, whoa, it's the inconvenience and it's none of their business or what you're buying. It's like, well, you know, first off, okay, let's see here. I gotta think. Shit, what do I want to get rid of? Damn. I mean, I guess we can get rid of this. Like, the thing about it is, like, yeah, I get it that there is a kind of a little bit of a time constraint, but it's like, at least for me, it's fairly quick, right? Like, I'm not like buying a bunch of groceries or something at Walmart, so I can't say for certain like how long the process would take if I were to buy like a whole bunch of them. I'm assuming it's pretty short too. I mean, the thing too about privacy is just, well, nobody's gonna care. I mean, the employers are almost never gonna really care, or not even care at all, like what you're buying. They want to make sure you're not stealing anything, and it's a very common thing that happens at Walmart and any other kind of grocery store. Is theft. So I hear about this kind of thing off and on, but like, I can't believe about the grocery stores. And da-da-da. I was like, well, you know, what are you gonna do about it? I want to raise old Cain. That's what I'm gonna do about it. I'm gonna show them. We could probably get rid of Pisces. Has a little bit of a damage. Why not? Cometh and taketh away. I don't know why I said it that way. Cometh and taketh away. Awayeth. But no, I just kind of pull out. I was like, here you go. Da-da-da. Or like if I'm going to Walmart or certain grocery stores that have like certain retail items locked behind a case or something, I ask them to. I mean, I think a lot of people do a lot of this kind of stuff, but hell yeah, brother, look at that. I gotta be careful here, though. But there's a surprisingly a small amount of people that don't do that kind of stuff. Which, I mean, it's your choice, I guess. Oh, brimstone, huh? I guess we can just do it this way. Yeah, brimstone's gonna be a little better. Someone's playing Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Ah. I've heard of it, I never played it. Seen it on my Steam Friends thing. What else I do? Like, yeah, behind a case, I obviously contact somebody. It's kind of funny how, like, talked about this whole prompt thing about this meme or whatever I seen, and then it's like talking about all this other stuff. It's like it's like life skills, I think, really, because it's like, oh yeah, something you're supposed to know how to do, and there's ways to do it right, and the right way instead of looking like, you know, if you're doing something incorrectly or not. No, I mean, it's in your right to, like, wait, I guess. I mean, as long as it's not inconvenience to somebody else, like an employer in the store, if they're trying to close down early or something, or close on time. Ah, but I have to do that though. I have to be an inconvenience. Oh, we just found a item room. How about them apples? Chocolate milk. I mean, hell to the yeah, brother. We can give up this tears up for this thing. There's our super secret room. Doesn't feel as powerful as I wanted it to be, but whatever. Or how about, like, what if there's a last piece of food right there and someone is about to grab it or something? Da-da-da. What are you gonna do? I just let him have the damn thing, like... I mean, I could ask, but I never really got in that position, really. Somebody grabs something in front of me that's like the last thing I really need. That's not really happened to me. I mean, there's been plenty of food or whatever for me to grab and stuff, like, not a big deal. So I haven't got to that point yet. Anyways, that was a good run. That was a pretty powerful run. Fairly quick one, too. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.